How are polynomials used to predict data in algebra? Have you ever wondered how we can use math to predict things like weather patterns or stock prices? One of the key players in this prediction game is a mathematical concept known as polynomials. Let's break it down in a way that makes sense. Polynomials are expressions that consist of variables, constants, and exponents combined through addition or subtraction. Each part of a polynomial is called a term. The highest exponent in the polynomial tells us its degree. For example, a polynomial like 2x squared plus 3x plus 4 has a degree of 2. When we want to predict data, we often use a method called polynomial regression. This is where we create a polynomial equation that best fits a set of data points. The equation helps us understand the relationship between different variables. For instance, if we want to predict how the size of a house affects its price, we can create a polynomial equation to model that relationship. The process starts with collecting data points. These points include known input values, like the size of the house, and output values, like the price. Next, we choose the degree of the polynomial we want to use. A degree 1 polynomial gives us a straight line, while a degree 2 or higher allows 4 curves that can better fit the data. After deciding on the degree, we calculate the coefficients for each term in the polynomial. These coefficients are numbers that help the polynomial curve fit the data as closely as possible. Once we have our polynomial equation, we can use it to predict new values. For example, if we have a polynomial equation that predicts house prices based on size, we can input a new size and get an estimated price. This is particularly useful because it allows us to see patterns that a simple straight-line model might miss. In addition to predicting data, understanding polynomial operations is essential. Operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and factoring help us manipulate polynomial models. Factoring polynomials can also help us find roots, which are points where the polynomial equals 0. This is important for understanding how the model behaves. In summary, polynomials are powerful tools in algebra for predicting data. They allow us to model complex relationships through equations that involve variables raised to different powers. This makes them especially useful in fields like statistics and data science, where understanding patterns in data is key.